The story opens with an intense battle in the village of Lag, where the local soldiers are fighting valiantly to protect their homeland from a horde of monstrous ash monkeys known as the Macaques. Amid the chaos, a young soldier named Kai finds himself facing one of the most powerful Macaques alone. Desperately, he shouts for help from his leader, Mansu. Just as Mansu arrives, the beast strikes with terrifying force, knocking them both to the ground. Kai lies stunned, surrounded by the creatures as the monkey prepares to deliver a final blow. Suddenly, a new figure appears. Ola, the eldest son of the kings of Vasin. Wielding the power of the earth, Ola's presence radiates immense strength. A glowing symbol appears on his face, confirming him as one of the chosen wielders of ancient power. Without hesitation, he charges at the Macaques, cutting them down one after another with extraordinary ease. The village soldiers, including Kai, watch in awe, stunned by Ola's power and speed. Then one of the monkeys reveals the same symbol on its face, a chosen among the Macaques. A fierce battle erupts between it and Ola, but the swordsman swiftly overwhelms it. Realizing the tide has turned, the remaining Macaques flee the battlefield. The soldiers raise a victory banner, though many are injured. With the village momentarily safe, the survivors take a much-needed rest. After the battle, some soldiers begin extracting the earth stones, the powerful cores, hidden within the Macaques. Ola is the first to drink the essence from one, visibly growing stronger. Inspired, others follow, each one gaining a boost in spiritual energy. The earth stones clearly enhance one's strength, but when Kai tries to claim another, Mansu stops him. He explains that only the chosen, like Ola, are allowed such privilege. Ordinary soldiers, Mansu says, must earn their strength through discipline and grit. He argues that empowering the already powerful maintains balance and order. Though frustrated, Kai accepts this hierarchy. As a teenage soldier, he is still coming to terms with the world's structure and his place in it. That evening, the villagers gather at Chief Mulak's home for a feast in celebration of their victory. Mulak delivers a long-winded speech thanking the brave defenders. Mansu, impatient and hungry, mutters about skipping straight to the food. Eventually, the feast begins, but it's clear the portions are distributed based on contribution. Fighters like Mansu receive hearty meals, while less impactful soldiers like Kai get little. While this system seems harsh, it makes sense in their primitive society. Hungry and frustrated, Kai quietly resolves to grow stronger so he can one day eat his fill. Late that night, he sneaks away to train with a stick, but he's so weak from hunger that he collapses. He groans that all he wants is a rice ball, something he's never seen but feels must be delicious. Mansu appears, puzzled by the term. Kai admits he doesn't know what a rice ball is, or where the word came from. It just appeared in his mind, full of meaning. Changing the subject, Kai gestures toward a cemetery nearby. The well-tended graves belong to those with families, while a neglected section holds the forgotten, those with no one to remember them. Kai, an orphan, fears dying unknown and unloved. He declares that he wants to be remembered, and that's why he must become strong. But something inside him whispers that strength alone won't be enough, that he'll need power beyond human limits. Mansu is concerned by Kai's strange talk, suspecting he may have hit his head in the battle. Elsewhere, in the royal castle, Ola argues with his younger sister Jose. She wants to learn basic self-defense, but Ola rejects the idea outright. Their father forbade it, claiming women in their lineage are meant only for domestic roles. Frustrated, but knowing she won't change his mindset, Jose walks away, muttering that if she were a man, she would already be a warrior. Back in the village, Kai begins training with Mansu. During a session, Mansu lands a hard blow, and something strange happens. Kai's surroundings shift, and he suddenly finds himself underwater. Then flames erupt around him, and the scene transforms into modern-day Japan. Gasping, he tries to grab at the unfamiliar air as he continues falling. Just as he feels something wrap around his hands, he wakes up, confused and breathless. Though Mansu notices his discomfort, Kai brushes it off. But inside, he's shaken. These visions, memories that don't belong to him, have been haunting him for some time. While walking with Mansu, another vision hits him, a glimpse of rice balls. He tries to dismiss these events as daydreams, but deep down, he wonders if they're signs of some hidden power. Meanwhile, at the castle, a messenger eagle arrives. Mulak has sent word of a horde of orcs approaching from the west near the village of Bana. Ola insists on immediate intervention. Mulak, concerned that the soldiers are exhausted from the last fight, hesitates. But Ola reminds him that duty must come before rest. Mulak's father frowns at the harsh command, worried that Ola is pushing the soldiers too far. At camp, Kai remains distracted by thoughts of fire magic. When Mansu asks, Kai claims he's just dreaming again. Mansu shares an old tale about a monk who once lit a flame with his finger in the darkness. Inspired, Kai becomes obsessed with trying to replicate this technique. The next morning, he sneaks off to a hidden spot and tries channeling his spiritual energy into his finger. Despite his efforts, no flame appears. He keeps trying, feeling energy stir in his chest, but still, nothing happens. Discouraged, Kai continues training alone. Meanwhile, in the western forests, the orcs launch a brutal assault, tearing through the outer defenses. At the village camp, scouts confirm the orcs are watching them from the woods. The tension rises as guards are posted, and soon the orcs charge in. Kai joins the fray, stabbing an orc in the chaos, only to be crushed under a falling soldier's body. A massive orc looms over him, ready to strike. At the last moment, arrows rain down, saving him. Mansu and other soldiers arrive just in time. Though rescued, Kai suffers a leg injury. As he and Mansu attempt to retreat, more orcs appear behind them. Kai urges Mansu to leave him behind. Mansu refuses at first, but eventually realizes he has no choice. He leaves Kai behind to save himself, a decision Kai understands. Crawling with his spear, Kai desperately tries to summon fire magic. An orc lunges at him, slashing his side. Just before it finishes him off, Kai channels all his will into one final attempt. Sparks ignite. A flame bursts from his finger, burning the orc's face and driving it back. Kai stands in triumph, elated by his newfound power. But the fire won't stop. His hand continues to blaze uncontrollably. Panicked, he tries everything to extinguish it, but nothing works. Exhausted, he collapses to the ground. While he struggles to control the power, the burned orc recovers and approaches slowly. Kai realizes he's out of time. In a desperate moment, he discovers how to halt the flow of spiritual energy. The flames vanish, but it's already too late. The orc grabs him, dragging him toward a cliff's edge. Knowing he's about to die, Kai refuses to go alone. Just before the orc can hurl him off the edge, Kai drives his sword into the monster's chest, and together they fall. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Don't forget to drop a comment, and see you in the next one.